Your past shapes who you are. The trauma, secrets, and encounters with the unexplainable have you guessing things may not be as they seem. Forged by pain, fear, and guilt, you begin your awakening. But new power means finding your footing, and hopefully not toppling into madness. As your divinity is unleashed, your strengths, as well as your weaknesses, will be revealed. Your character in KULT Divinity Lost begins with dark secrets, disadvantages, and advantages that represent your experience and personality traits. Dark secrets reveal the traumatic, supernatural, or guilt-laden events of your past. Your game master will assist you with the themes to consider when finalizing the specifics of your dark secrets. The dark secret you keep provides a framework for events that will inspire your character's concept and backstory, as well as acting as a storytelling aid for the GM and player. Your dark secret will provide the GM with themes like guilt, revenge, escape, sorrow, passion, or redemption to help fill in the story or scenario you are playing. They also serve as anchor points for locations, objects, and entities to be included when the story is prepared. Disadvantages are your personal failings, negative personality traits, adverse conditions, or external threats that come in the form of individuals, institutions, creatures, or supernatural powers. Perhaps you suffer from an addiction, harbor a rampant urge to take revenge on someone, or are pursued by faceless enemies. Advantages are your strengths, honed abilities, supernatural powers, and valuable resources that you can use during the story to gain edges and accomplish things that others cannot. Perhaps you are tough or have special training in crime scene investigation. Maybe you possess influential friends or are the leader of a gang of underlings. Disadvantages and advantages are moves which either provide you or the GM with opportunities, bonuses, special actions, and more. I will provide more specifics on dark secrets, disadvantages, and advantages in future lessons. When you try to interact with the world of KULT Divinity Lost and attempt to push toward your goals, you will inevitably come into conflict with things stopping you from what you want. Your choices and interactions during a scene will likely activate moves. The GM will typically prompt you as to which move has been triggered and ask you to make a roll. Sometimes you will activate a move independent of the GM. The roles associated with your moves will be influenced by your attributes. You might have to flee in a risky car chase through the city, or maybe you want to persuade a stubborn person to reveal what they know. Perhaps a cryptic crime scene is a greater challenge than you expected, or you try to convince a suspicious cop with a cunning lie. The possible conflicts are limitless, and the moves used to resolve these conflicts are associated with your 10 attributes. As was mentioned briefly in part 2 of this series, your attributes are divided into passive and active. Passive attributes are used to resist external and internal influences. Your moves associated with your passive attributes are triggered when you are threatened. Your passive attributes are Fortitude, which measures your physical resistance, pain threshold, and stress response to a physical injury. Willpower measures your mental resilience, composure, peace of mind, and capacity for working through trauma. And reflexes, which measures your quickness, responsiveness, and physical instinct when assaulted or at risk of injury. During character creation, you will distribute the values of +2, +1, and 0 across your passive attributes. Active attributes are used when you take action within the story. The moves associated with these attributes will vary based on your archetype and overall character choices. These are your 7 active attributes. Reason measures your analytical ability. A high reason score means you are good at gathering information and investigating. Intuition measures your empathy and gut feelings, useful for reading intentions and hidden motives held by other intelligent creatures. Perception measures your alertness. How good are you at scanning your environment or taking notice of what others overlook? Coolness measures your grace under pressure. If you are a cool character, you are good at stealth, theft, and other situations demanding quick decisions under stress. Violence measures your raw strength, fighting expertise, and outright viciousness. Are you good at inflicting harm on others? Charisma measures your charm, leadership, and rhetorical talents. A high charisma allows you to more easily persuade and manipulate others. Soul is your final active attribute, and it measures how sensitive you are to supernatural forces. If you are a soulful character, you will have an easier time perceiving reality and are more attuned to your intrinsic powers. During character creation, you will distribute the values of +3, +2, +1, another +1, 0, -1, and -2 across your active attributes. Your character will advance through the game of KULT Divinity Lost by gaining experience. Experience is rewarded for the completion of dramatic hooks, certain advantages, and by answering yes to the following 3 questions at the end of every session. Have you discovered anything new about the truth? Have you learned anything new about your character? Have you challenged yourself? When you have accumulated 5 experience, you may choose an advancement available on your character sheet. Advancements increase your attribute values or give you additional advantages. When an advancement is chosen, it is marked off, meaning some advancements may only be chosen a limited number of times. By your 6th advancement, you will unlock a new set of advancements that could mean higher attribute values or even changing your archetype. There are different levels of advancements for sleepers, aware archetypes, and enlightened archetypes that can take your character from sleeper to becoming fully awakened. When creating your character for KULT Divinity Lost, your traits, attributes, and advancements will help flesh out your background, personality, and contribute to the world and fiction of your game. This is the final chapter in our beginning player's lessons. In Part 5, we will peer deeper into the illusion and discuss the Game Master. Thank you, Helmgast, for producing this wonderfully dark game and enduring my madness while I produce this content. If you liked this video, please click the thumbs up and subscribe button. Don't forget to click the little bell icon so you know when the next part of this series is available. Please visit KULTDivinityLost.com for resources and links to game materials. Thank you.